Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Kohon La Yahweh, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash, Hallelujah, Yahushai.
All right. Give it all praise and honor, glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kodash, the Most High, the Holy God, the Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Praise the Most High, the King, the God, the Son, the Yah is praise Yahweh. Allah, Yahushai, praise Yahushai, the Holy God, the Son. There is double honors to the apostles, the bishops, that Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai is referring to. We see the word coming to pass. It's being shown, like manifested.
Yeah.
It's clearly evident, brothers. Like I remember the brother Dabaq, he put up something on the comment board. It said like basically all the things that we basically been believing is coming to pass.
Right, that's
Which
right.
I kind of want like to basically bring that up and go in the spirit because that basically lifted my spirits when he said that. You know, because
But it ain't nothing we can do about that, bro.
you know, like, you know, we're in this truth and we seek to see the end, right? That's what we seek. We seek to see Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai actually deliver us and stuff.
As a matter of fact, let's start Habakkuk. Go right with that. Yeah, it's probably a little like that because of the wind, but there ain't nothing really we could do. But we could try. You got it? Yeah, go ahead and read, brother.
It said, 2 verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower and watch to see what he will say unto me and what I shall answer when I'm reproved.
Right. You know, so Habakkuk, which is a prophet, my father would say, what? We have been given grace. We got to double check. Yeah. But Yahweh, and that's what we as prophets are watching. We gotta keep watching what the Lord is doing. We gotta get that scripture. This is scripture what we call watch. This is we'll pull it up. He said the watch.
Hey, if the wind does really pick up like it did earlier, we might just wrap up early because if they can't hear us on the video, you know, we might have to make an adjustment and just.
Yeah. But the Lord told us to watch, man. You know, because remember, you know, so they say our salvation process. Alright? But Habakkuk and one of the chief things as prophets is be watching for the vision. Okay?
Doesn't fuck on that.
Go ahead.
Matthew 24 verse 42. Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord will
Oh
come.
my God!
Right, so
If you could step up and just man the camera.
Yahweh Lord Jesus Christ, Yeshua, he said, Yahweh said,
Matthew 24 verse 42. Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doth come.
yeah, so he told us to watch and look up to that word for watch. Okay, I was looking up a word in Psalm 55 chapter, and it was like Washab. This is another note, which basically said to be attentive. Yeah, you got the Irish got to be attentive too. Yeah. But going on,
It's G11
there is a lot more
1127. Gregorio, to watch, to give strict attention to,
there you go.
be cautious, active, to take heed lest your remission and indolence, so destructive calamities suddenly overtake you.
Right, so you gotta be and give it this strict attention, all right, and be actually cautious, all right. And these times you gotta be cautious. You gotta know what you're doing. Watch around your surroundings. Watch what you say. You know, because these times, like I said, it's a lot of things gonna be manifested and happening. You're like, whoa, you know, you had to have the wisdom, all right. So you gotta give strict attention. Also, it says. ain't supposed to be having that type of spirit of being a sluggard. All right, we gotta be active defense. Okay. Remember, much diligence to make our call and election sure. The scripture, it basically promotes you being a doer. Okay, a worker, acts. That's all about works.
Right.
All right.
That's right.
Yeah.
1 Corinthians, the 9th chapter. Start roughly around 19, actually. 1 Corinthians 9 and 19, and read down. And somebody get that in the NLT. Yeah, this is a race. The scripture say it's a race. Now, when you're involved in a race, right? There's training involved. Training, discipline, right? You have to actually perform in the race in order for you to obtain the prize. Okay? The brother mentioned being basically productive. All right? So it's all parallel. It's all parallel because, or it's all relative, I should say. Right? Being occupied in prophecy, doing lessons, coming out in the highways and byways, that's all a demonstration of our faith, keeping our holy days, commandments, right? Sabbath, all that goes hand in hand. Prayer, fasting. So we're going to read this real quick. I just kind of want to hit the point. I mean, the whole chapter is good. 1 Corinthians chapter 9. Yeah.
It says in the NLT, 1 Corinthians 1 and 9 in the NLT.
No, 9. Chapter 9.
Chapter 9 and 1, right?
Yeah, you said 1 and 9.
Yeah, chapter 1 verse 9. I mean 1 and 9. Starting at the top, right?
No, 9 and 1.
9 and 1.
Yeah, start at the top. It says 1 Corinthians 9 verse 1 in the NLT. It says, am I not as free as anyone else? Am I not an apostle? Haven't I seen Yahweh our Lord with my own eyes? Isn't it because of my work that you belong to the Lord?
So, go to 23. We're just gonna hit the point here.
1 Corinthians 9.
I said 19 originally, but just go to 23.
1 Corinthians 9 verse 23
Yep.
in the NLT.
Yep.
It says, I do everything to spread the good news and share in His blessings.
Right, and the scriptures say that we endure all things for the sake of the elect, because the mission is to throw out the net, right? And the bait that we use to catch is the word, the scriptures. And so we proclaiming the gospel, we're letting the whole world really know, but it only really pertains to the elect of the nation of Israel. The rest of the other nations, they're just basically getting told the judgment. They're not going to participate into the salvation. They're going to go into captivity. And 2/3, okay, particularly here in America, if they don't repent, which remember, it's already written that 2/3 of them will not, they're going to have to be destroyed as well. But it's our mission, it's our obligation, as well as willingness, to go out and to proclaim this gospel. Right? I do everything to spread the good news. It's the good news that there's a rest. A rest is coming to the nation of Israel. There's a kingdom for the nation of Israel. All right? We're not going to be subject to these bonds and to this flesh no more, or to having demons mess with us, or having to wake up doing 10-4 or 9-5, all right, or 3-12s, or whatever respective jobs we may have, okay, that are basically wearing us out. Because when you wake up, okay, you're stressed about something. Before you rest your head, you're stressed out about something. Here in America, here in the West, you pretty much just work to pay bills and hopefully not get thrown in jail. And guess what? That's not a guarantee, because you can at any time, because we're in the valley of shadow, we're in the valley of the shadow of death. All right? What if a cop and trigger happen? All right? One false move can cost you your life. All right? If you don't comply. But the good news is there's a rest coming. And we're going to enter in the rest, but remember, we have to do our end in order to enter into that rest. Okay? Which is what we got to do, the labor, the work. Go ahead.
Verse 24. Don't you realize that in a race everyone runs, but only one person gets the prize. So run to win.
So the work that we do, the ministry, is likened unto a race. All right. Well, you ain't gonna win if you ain't running. All right. And there's a particular way in which you got to run. This ain't no sprint. It's a marathon. Okay. It's a long race, and in that race, there's hurdles and obstacles. If you don't got the form, training, technique, discipline, you're gonna fail. All right. You might be in a race, you might stumble, but you could recover. But if you altogether fall flat on your face, and you're not running the particular speed, or you're not gauging what it's going to take to finish the race, you're winding up. You got shin splints, your fucking side hurts, you know. You going what? You're not going to complete the race. Right. But if you well conditioned, which through the Spirit, power, and mercy, basically, we have been conditioned. All right. And we're hoping to finish that race. A good hope. We have good hope that we're going to finish that race too, buddy.
Long distance runs generally, that's not an easy thing to do. So I did a little bit of long distance just for for certain particular sports, like running long distance, any type of activity that involves running for a long period of time. It takes a real toll on the body.
Right. Well, those that endure, the same shall be saved, it is written. So this thing is about endurance. Okay? Stamina, you gotta have good stamina. Okay? And that's the thing. You got, in order for us to withstand what we gotta do, you gotta have stamina, spiritually. And you build that resistance, okay, against the different obstacles you may face. And because there's a word that we're gonna get in the Greek. All right, I'm not going to jump the gun, but there's a particular reason why I'm bringing this out, not to be long-winded, but it's going to circle back to the point that this brother just previously made. So it's all going to make sense. Just bear with me. All right? That's all I got to keep reading.
Verse 25. All athletes are disciplined in their training.
I mean, there you go. We're spiritual athletes. Some of us are physical athletes too. Brothers work out, right? We know that physical exercise profiteth little, but it does profit. Right? And we try to do our best to maintain our health. Remember, hey, health is wealth, as they say. It train you to take care of yourself. And you might have been in the world, you may not have regarded your diet. One of the first things you learn as you come into the faith is how to clean up your diet. It's a dietary law. Okay? And remember that fulfilling the law promotes life. Doing those things promotes health, wholeness, soundness. If you eat all type of processed foods, all types of trans fats, okay, heavy trans fats, you don't have a balanced diet, you eat genetically modified organisms all the time, you eat fucking a whole bunch of garbage, what happens? Your health diminishes, and as your health diminishes, so does your cognitive function. That's why these people are operating on such a low level. That and they got demons on them. Okay? Go ahead, Al.
It says, so they do it to win a prize that will fade away. We do it for an eternal prize.
We do it for an eternal prize. That's the kingdom of heaven. That's putting on immortality. That's being able to live forever. You know? All the benefits of the kingdom, man. That's what we're doing this for. We're not doing it for no vain, worldly admiration. We want the praise to come from Yahweh Shah. And we wait patiently to get ours. Because really, the only thing we want to promote is Yahweh Shah. No man, okay, within the brothers of Great Millstone is looking to put themselves on a pedestal. We're looking to be in a low place of humility, in hopes for that honor and glory to come onto us in due time. We're not about self-promotion. You're not gonna see us selling fucking tickets for shit and selling, you know, yeah, doing all this crazy shit, man. Because it ain't about us. But we do play an active role, so we have a significance. But this ain't about self-promotion. This is about Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. We're promoting His word, His judgments, His commandments, His prophecies, His will. It ain't my will. There ain't no brother's will over here. We're just happy to be a part of it. Right, go on.
Verse 27. I discipline my body like an athlete, training it to do what it should.
That's the thing. You gotta see, man. When you come into the faith, you gotta actually actively get your body to be in line with the spirit, because when you were in the world, the body was what was controlling everything. The lust of the flesh, the desires you were doing, whatever came into mind without having no filter. Then when the spirit of the Lord comes on you, you come back into the faith, you start to understand who you are, you start applying the principles of the scriptures and the commandments. The opposite happens, where you discipline your flesh to listen to the spirit, right? You're no longer carnally minded, driven by every lust and desire that you may have. You bring your body into subjection, but it's a training process. You actually the flesh has its own intelligence, and even though we bound and we do still go off on particular things, there's still a method to everything. Okay, there's a method. All right, and there's an order. So you actually whether you realize it, so it can come in sync in a more proper and righteous order through Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai B'Hashem Akar Kwadash. Which, if you don't know what I said, Yahweh is the name of the Most High. I said Bahashem, which means in the name, His only begotten Son. His name is Yahweh Shai. And then I said Bahashem again, in the name. Ba is in, Ha is the, Sham is name, Racha, right, is spirit, Kodash is holy. Go on.
It says, otherwise, I fear that after preaching to others, I myself might be disqualified.
Yeah, you don't want to be disqualified. Right? You don't want to be disqualified. Right? If you don't have that proper discipline, right? There's all types of things that you could be subject to. Right? You got guys that lost patience, and they got things that get disqualified. All right? If you ain't running the race the right way, you cheat. You're basically, because you got guys that are trying to come up another way, trying to do things outside of what they've been taught to do, or do things that are outside of what the scriptures expect of us. You're gonna get disqualified, man. You want to do things the right way. And you can actually look at that in the definition, the regular dictionary, the definition of the word qualified. Go ahead,
if I can say something,
yep.
Because you said it's a marathon, so therefore you got a finish line.
Yeah.
And a marathon is actually a sport. I got the definition of a sport right here, I guess. It's a game, competition, or similar activity done for enjoyment or as a job that takes physical effort, which is you coming out, okay, and a skill. You gotta be able to pronounce yourself, right? Actually, not be afraid. We're not given the spirit of fear at all. Right. And it's played by or done by the following of particular rules. So therefore, you got rules. Any type of sport, you got rules. You're not just running to run.
Right.
You're running to go up to the finish line.
Right.
But then again, you have procedures like this.
Yeah.
Would they work with disqualified?
Right. And this is a race for professionals, by the way. When you think about it, this is a race for professionals, and everybody gets to enter into let's say, like if it was the Olympics.
Yeah, that deserves to be a part.
Right. You gotta qualify for that. Yeah. So when you think about it in those terms, that's how important this race really is, and what it takes to be a part of it. What?
That was another
Yeah.
Disqualified?
Disqualified.
Yeah, disqualified in the Western is a verb. It said to make ineligible for a prize.
Wow.
For further competition because of violation of the rules.
There you go. Now you equate that spiritually. If you're in violation, right? You're not doing what's expected of you. You're not doing it the way in which we're commanded to do it. You're ineligible for that prize, man. The prize being the kingdom of heaven. And we at the final stretch of this thing, and look at you see guys fucking flopping and falling out. Okay? And basically being disqualified.
Because they didn't have discipline.
They didn't have discipline. They didn't train right. All right? They were the guy that gave it. They had a, the night of the race, so to speak. They were indulgent. They slowed them down. They gave in the wine, women, all these things. Anybody who is a serious athlete knows that it takes incredible amounts of discipline. So that means that they got to abstain from particular desire. Okay? They can't indulge, they can't partake of certain things, otherwise gonna greatly diminish their ability to succeed. It's gonna diminish their skill. Doesn't matter how you can be the best. You could be the best of the best, but if you're not doing what's required, right? Might be not having sex, all right, so that you're mentally clear, right? You're gonna diminish your ability to compete. Okay, and any boxer would tell you that they're not gonna drink, they're not gonna eat certain foods, they're not gonna have, they're not gonna deal with women. I'm saying a serious fighter, a serious trained fighter to stay mentally sharp and clear. That all is like blocked out. I got a stroke. The only thing that matters is that training, getting that training, hitting the speed bag, hitting the heavy bag, working on their form, their technique, what they're gonna do to counter if they find themselves in situations, right? Now you apply all that spiritually, man. Apply all of that spiritually. Go ahead, Doc.
That was it.
Yep. Continue to read. Yes, yep. Oh, well, my bad, brother. Then go back to the KJV. That's correct. Salaki. Go back to the KJV. And the word run for verse 26 is what we want. So you can read it in the KJV now.
You read that verse and then look at the word.
Yep, 1 Corinthians 9:26. Yep.
1 Corinthians 9, verse 26.
And then I'm going to give it back to you because it's going to bring that back to point. Go ahead, Doc.
1 Corinthians 9, verse 26. I therefore so run, not as certainly did it. So I fight not as one that beat the air.
Right, like if you shadow boxing, right? One that beateth the air. Okay? Now, for shadow boxing is good as a technique to train, but it's not going to be effective overall in the fight without proper discipline, okay? Proper skill, so on and so forth, all right? Because the intention is when you get into that competition, fight, or race, there's a target, an intended target, a goal, okay, that you're striving to achieve. Okay?
The word for run is G5143, trecho. It says, I'm going to jump down to definition C. It
Right.
says to run.
Right, well, start at B and then go down to C, but yeah, the point is C. Yep.
B, it says those who run a race course. It says jump down to C. To spend one's strength in performing or attaining something.
To spend one's strength in performing or attaining something. Now go down to D because this is very heavy.
D, it said word occurs in Greek writings denoting to incur extreme peril.
Meaning incur something that falls upon you or comes upon you. When you look it up, go ahead. Extreme peril. What is it written about us? That those that we will through much tribulation enter into the kingdom. And then this whole thing is about counting the cost, man. And knowing what it is that you're involved in. Shalaki, go ahead.
It says which requires the exertion of all one's effort.
The exertion of all one's effort to overcome. And that's going back to the point that the brother was making before. All right? This takes effort, but it doesn't just take any effort. It takes everything you have. Everything. That's why you got to use all the tools of the scriptures to your, that's at your disposal and use it to get you through this fight, this spiritual fight, this race. Okay? You got Satan coming, trying to mess with your rhythm, Right. You got the demons on these other people. You got your own mind. So it takes you to exert all of your strength. So all of you, in other words, all of you has to be in this thing. The Lord wants all, but he don't want it. You got to be hot. Okay, well, the Lord said he even prefer you to be cold, but what would you prefer? Okay, you want to be hot. You want to be on fire. You want to be accepted in the sight of the Heavenly Father. Cold, you're just not doing it. But guess what? At the end of that, there's a punishment. Lukewarm, there's a punishment. Being hot, there's a reward. So, brother, go back to it. I mean, might have took a little bit, but there's a lot to really unpack this. You know? Yeah, have a coop. Yeah.
Y'all have precepts in it?
Well, man, I do, but you know.
Alright, hold up also, get
Thessalonian, because you also mentioned we don't know at the hour in which our Lord doth come.
Yeah.
Our Lord cometh. And I had the brother holding something for that too, because it's true. We don't know the hour, but we have been given the indicator. We've been given the signs. We know what time we're living in. And people are crazy. So you had that 4.8 earthquake hit New Jersey, New York, Delaware, parts of PA, right? And yeah, a lot of people in that moment, they were all hype. Oh, did you feel it? Did you see it? That place had an earthquake. They had an earthquake. People are calling you from different states away, family, like it's everything on red. You heard that was an earthquake. And then everything after a few moments later just went back as if nothing ever happened, not taking into consideration how significant an earthquake of that size in these regions really is. But you got a lot of people in fucking denial, man. But that's on them. That's on them. But what's my point? They don't understand biblical prophecy. They don't realize that they have the mentality, oh, people have been saying that for years. Well, this thing is about endurance. The Lord perfectly and precisely set this up in such a way that people would be acting careless out here, just like they did in the time of Noah. Noah, what are you wasting your time for building this? It hasn't rained, man. What are you talking about? It's going to flood. It ain't going to rain. It ain't going to flood. The world ain't going to perish by water, Noah. Why are you wasting your time? Don't you hear? We had those arguments for years. Y'all bums. Y'all wasting your time. Y'all don't got nothing better to do. Y'all don't got regular jobs. All this bullshit. And we've been building that spiritual ark, preparing for the storm. Okay, the second death that is by fire that's actually going to come. And here's something else that people don't realize: the end. Okay, and I'm talking about the end of this age. And the coming of Yahweh really began, what, a little over 2,000 years ago. In the book of Hebrews, the first chapter tells you that. We've been in the end times. We're just in the latter end of the end times. And now, we're really at the end. And that's why we hold and have a coup. But, you know, brother, you know, I'm going to chime in there every now and again.
Oh, yeah. This is 2 Timothy 2, verse 1. The heading of this chapter says, the path of a good soldier. It says, thou therefore, my son, be strong in the grace of Mashiach Yahushua.
Right? But you gotta build up. Okay, you gotta receive instruction. Right? That's possible. And that's why brothers come out, you know, before you even become a teacher, you gotta be on the other side. You take notes and become obviously this person's attention to the different parts of the different breakdown within the doctrine, you know, so that you can, of course, rightly divide the word of truth, you know? Like, I wouldn't go out and not know the whole law. I ain't the whole law, you know? So, you know, everything is about obviously being built up in the grace of this God. How the shine gonna help and make sure that you, of course, get it. All right? You set up the men that's gonna get it. All right?
Verse 2, it said, and the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men, who shall be able to teach others also.
Right, so the mission is to give it obviously to faithful men that actually is going to have integrity, right? Proverbs. That's 8. Right? There's other scriptures. But this knowledge, it's absolute knowledge and stuff that's written in the riches. It's like a treasure cove. I like this stuff, man. It's keeping it on a layer. Go ahead, got it? Proverbs chapter.
Proverbs 8, verse 11. For wisdom is better than rubies, right? And all the things that may be desired are not to be compared to.
Right, yeah, and that's what the different celebrities, when they get a deal, they think to blow the money on the image, right? But that's just rude, and that can pass, and somebody can take the change, okay? This scripture say, let no man, what it say? It say, let no man take thy crown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that includes even you, you know? That it's just, I think it's, the depth of riches, of wisdom. You'll find it. But, you know, this wisdom is what you're supposed to be going after.
Well, I got a quick reset for you. This is Isaiah 33:6. It says, in wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. It says, the fear of the Lord is his treasure.
Right. So it said, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of that time. So what's important is that you have this wisdom and this knowledge, because most people don't have this wisdom and knowledge understanding. When the earthquake happened the other day here in Philly,
And we know,
they're not thinking about the Bible prophecies.
And we know that, so I want to throw this in there, that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of what? Wisdom.
Yep.
Okay, and it started off with, in wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation, because when you have to understand that biblical prophecy, you know what the Lord requires you when these situations arise. Okay? And it says, the fear of the Lord is his treasure. And if we fear the Lord, then we have an abundance of understanding or riches, right? As a defense. What does the scripture say about a defense? Money is a defense, but wisdom is a defense. All right? And the wisdom is going to be able to afford us grace, salvation, right? It's going to be, because remember, everything comes at a cost. When you think about it, Yahweh paid the ultimate price as a sacrificial lamb. But everything comes spiritually too at a cost. Right? You want to hopefully have enough in that bank account. You know? So this is a treasure. This is riches. Okay, this is very, very special and only intended for a very select few. Okay?
Yeah.
In Romans 11, verse 33, it says, "O depth of the riches, both of the wisdom and the knowledge of the Heavenly Father, how unsearchable are the judgment, and his ways past finding out."
You know, and remember this.
That's right.
Just continually to be able to just keep going there and drawing water. Knowledge. Keep getting showered. Continue to get refreshed. Continue to get renewed. That's a blessing, man. You know,
And especially when you're under severe
turmoil, peril,
conditions.
right?
Imagine what abundance of water would be like if you were in the scorching hot desert.
Yep.
Right? It's gonna keep you hydrated. Staying hydrated is gonna keep you alive. So these riches is what's gonna keep us alive.
It says the word for depth is G899 of the dose. I'm gonna jump down to C. I'm gonna jump down to B2. It says of the deep things of the Heavenly Father.
Of the deep things of the Heavenly Father, which is really the secrets and the mysteries and stuff, you know? A lot of people, they're deprived of like seeing like the mystery of the Gentiles, who is really talking about salvation. Like they can't even see it and stuff. Like it's crazy and it's so easy for obviously the elect, right? Remember the Lord, he made different stumbling blocks for those that this is not for. Okay? So, you know, So us, we're thankful. I'm thankful that I got ears to hear and eyes that can see, and I pray the Lord continue to keep that on. All right? You know, you brothers got to continue that the Lord take not the Holy Spirit away from you, that He keep you obviously in the Republic of God. Or Shamar, the keep me by because of God in the Holy Spirit. All right? Or Yeshar, which is right with her. All right? You got to pray, like there's different prayers that the Lord, I'm going to get this time. And they talk about basically that we continue to keep our integrity, man, you know, into the end. That's what we want to do, man. We don't want to be done lost, you know, because we done fell into something in the world. Like right now, the Lord of the world is falling, you know. You'll be like, damn, like look, like right now, like I'm like, damn, these people still pursuing, like trying to get a career in the rat industry when they show you the rat industry is not like demonic sacrifices and weakness and you know, it's just like right here, like, oh, I see that basically even being like an artist and stuff. Like I said, you could be an artist, but in this world, if you want to make it big, you got to do something that ain't even really art. That's wickedness you got to do.
We got a movie called Storyline. Go into that. So, they'll show you what happened behind the scenes. And what you got to do to get to that level. This might be an actor, a musician. This is the process. This will be where the rituals, the process. This is what you have to do. Everything. It's called Storyline. So, put that movie on Storyline.
And yeah, when you look like you gotta continue. Once you do get that power too, you gotta continue to be wicked and stuff. So, would you want to continue? No, you building up what the people to work with. You know, remember Yahweh shot you bow to something that should come. All right, take it. You want to that account. You know, because remember a lot of people when they in this world they looking for riches. But we looking for the true riches right here, which is not going to be able to fade away. Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 30:5. While he lived, he saw and rejoiced. Ecclesiastes 31:5.
Oh, yeah.
He that loveth gold will not be justified.
Right, so you love gold. This dude came for getting riches, resources, and obviously over here amongst us the tribes and stuff, we was decked out. You got a place Asher over there. If you go over there in the region like Venezuela and Brazil and all, they rich in mineral resources. They got minerals just pouring out oil, all type of stuff, man. You got a Lord bless up the Israelites and stuff. But then look at also how the Lord actually destroyed us. Let the sword destroy them. Okay? People that the Lord gave the whole earth on, and it had everything just to be taken right from you. Okay? So it's not about all the riches right now.
Ecclesiastes 31:5. He that loveth gold shall not be justified. And he that followeth corruption shall have enough thereof.
Hey, look, if you follow corruption, hey, when you be corrupt, eventually you're going to get found out, right? You gotta say, what else? I mean, like, it's like, wow, like, did you try to pay off the chick, remember the chick casket or whatever like that? And then look, you got all these other lawsuits. And then now it's just like, they just doing it, they're like, I don't even have audio, video of you getting, doing something to another dude, and people know about it, and it's like right there, like, we don't have to speculate. We know what you do, you know? So it's just, and then he's still trying to deny it, too, still to this day, even though he blatantly shows what he's about. That's foul, you know, and that's like why we don't want
Well, he he made Esau his godhead.
Yep.
Where did he get the acts that he's doing to these other individuals from? Where did he learn that? He got it from somewhere. We know Mystery Babylon the Great, okay, so-called, is the mother of harlots and the mistress of witchcrafts. Okay, there's high-level wickedness that goes on, okay, within government, within Hollywood. Okay, there's a price to pay. Okay, the further you want to move up the ladder, the more wicked the acts they make you. Okay, Diddy probably didn't even
Somebody get Proverbs 27.
which he's a distraction anyway, but the point
Proverbs
is
27:2.
he was probably told to put all those cameras in his damn house.
Also, Ecclesiastes 5. You say where you at? Talk about
To blackmail,
yes, they
so on and so forth.
The other one is
Which, there's the thing, they can have all that, because Esau's corrupt system is corrupt. They can have all that evidence against all these people doing those wicked acts, and then they can turn around and say that the way the evidence was obtained is not admissible in court. So they could actually have you on camera and throw everything out and say it's of the court's opinion or it's of this law that you can't submit that evidence, even though they on camera doing the most demonic, wicked, evil act. Right? So they can excuse people at will. Or we have them on there, but we can't discuss that, and it's not admissible in court. Yeah.
It also shows the hypocrisy of the nation we live in, which is confusion. By saying, well, over the LBGTQ on one hand, making the hate comments without against it, but then on the other hand, when somebody gets those acts, people lock them up. So that's just total confusion.
It's confusion. That's what this place is. Nothing but confusion.
Proverbs 27:2.
yeah, you got it. You got it? You got it? You got that up? 5:22? You got 27:20. You got 5:22. It says 5 and 10. Part. You got it? What?
Ecclesiastes. Proverbs 27:20. It says, hell and destruction are never full, so the eyes of man are never satisfied.
Right. So it says about the grave, right? It's never full. Right. It's always somebody that can get buried. Okay? You know how many people the Lord has created? It's innumerable. It's talking about us. Are you? We innumerable. You know? So it's never full. Hell and destruction is never full.
Right, well, you got something called the cycle of life.
Yeah.
You know, you got actual calculators. Esau has the birth calculator, but he also has the death calculator. You know?
Oh, yeah,
For every
yeah.
so many people born, you have several others dying. Yeah. That's the cycle of life. Okay? At least at the moment, for the Israelites that'll change, but not for the other nations. So death will never be full. Okay, because that's a cycle that the Lord established.
Ecclesiastes 5 and 10. He that loveth silver shall not be satisfied with silver.
Right, so if you love money and stuff, you're not gonna be satisfied. Remember, I think it's like more money, more problems and stuff too. You know, but you're not gonna be satisfied because look, you gotta understand that when you get money, and I always say that more problems, and there's no talk about it in Ecclesiastes about the watching for riches to take up the lease. You always worry about it. You know, you worry about who's gonna take it from me. Am I gonna lose it? What type of thing that can happen to me? Because you can remember it, 19 or C to the 19. When them times came, a lot of people lost a lot of bread. They lost a lot of jobs.
Lost their businesses.
Yeah, they lost all their little livelihood. I actually really seen this dude was like, dude, we lost everything. We didn't get no more.
Right.
And he was so bitter. He was an Ephraim-ite. I was like, damn. Like,
Yeah, because Esau came around and said what was essential and non-essential, and if you couldn't adapt or you were deemed non-essential, you had to close up shop to the point where you couldn't afford to keep keep going. So that means right there, you're subject to rules of law at any given moment in the society. And the society operates off of corruption. Through and through. They made people who didn't want to take the experimentation leave their jobs. All right? Otherwise, they were basically being coerced. They were given, pre-select two choices that were pretty much pre-selected for them. Telling them, listen, you can either choose to take it, which they didn't know the long-term health, effects, or you're gonna have to leave. That's the ultimatum they gave it. You either take it or you leave. You won't be employed. They didn't care that those people had families or children or bills. They didn't care about none of that.
We're gonna hold it from 39. 16. Second Ed was 1630. Yep. Yeah.
Furthermore, money don't do nothing for the soul. Physical money.
Yeah.
All right. When you think about it, the times that we're coming in, you're not money. What's money gonna do? What's money gonna do? All right. What's money got to do with building a relationship up with Yakalba Page? How are you gonna satisfy your soul?
Well, actually, start 37. I'll tell you.
Nor hears that love abundance with increase. This is also bad.
Yeah, read back from the top.
All right, Ecclesiastes 5 and 10. He that loveth silver shall not be satisfied
Yes,
with silver.
money, like brother, money, riches, that satisfies the flesh.
Yeah.
Okay? But here's the thing about the flesh. It's corruptible. And you can never satisfy the flesh. That's the thing. You know?
Flying like a bird.
That's why the flesh in of itself, it needs to be disciplined.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's another one. Get that one.
All right.
Money to give itself wings.
So
That's a perfect concept.
you need to satisfy the soul
Yeah,
in
that's
order
what
to be content.
Yeah, money give us
Go ahead,
give us
Um,
wings.
Okay, nor he that loveth abundance
That's perfect.
with increase. This is also vanity.
Oh, hold that other one. Stop.
Vanity. Yeah, there's no real profit. Okay? It's vain. Okay? As a matter of fact, look at that word vanity, please. As soon as you get it, just read it out loud. Oh. You got it?
Proverbs.
Oh,
I got the
no, word for vanity. Somebody
vanity.
get word vanity,
Come on.
please. Write the part out. And this is also vanity. So let's get more into that word vanity.
I got it.
You got it?
Let it be up, man.
Yeah.
Hey, go ahead.
This is
Hebrew.
Habel,
Habal. Ha-ba-la.
H-E-B-E-L.
Ha-ba-la.
Habala.
Like, is it an H character?
Listen, brother, you get it over here. You get it over here. All right?
Get the verse. What's the verse?
We need the proper pronunciation.
All right, yep. Pull it up. And then get that word. It should be, it might be, we need, like, translate. Read the top. Read it from the top again, and we'll go right to it.
Okay, Ecclesiastes 5 and 10. He that loveth silver shall not be satisfied with silver, nor he that loveth abundance with increase. This is also vanity.
All right. So remember, Solomon, he searched this out, and this is wisdom right here. All right. Solomon had everything. He had all of that. He got him some artists. He got him some singers. He got him some all types of extravagant houses and all sorts of things, man. And women, all that. Go to the word right there for vanity.
This is 1892, a ball.
Yeah,
This
so It's her ball, right? So, just to make a point too with brothers, younger brothers in the Hebrew, you know, like how we had the conversation, you let her can't go off, right? I'm going right now, just double check just as he gonna say Habel in Yiddish.
Right.
Habel with a B, but in the Lashwan Kodash, that's pronounced wrong.
Right. The pronunciations they have there in the blue letter are modern day pronunciations. Yeah. That's why you need to get into the Hebrew. Okay. Right. Paleo, which means ancient. The Lashon Kodash, the holy tongue. Right. And we have that. So there's not. We can't say that we don't know. We know. Right. But the more you look these things over, the more you get into the habit of looking things up and getting into it, the easier recognizing characters and the pronunciation will become. Yep. Yeah, but you can't rely on these pronunciations because you don't have them.
Yeah, you don't got this Lashwan Kodash. You'll say Lashwan Kadesh or something like that.
Right.
You know, one time I was in a Trader Joe's. This damn, I guess he was a Malachite. I was younger than you, right? There's a Malachite on his arm. He literally had my Hebrew name on his arm, which is a mom. I said, what's that? Oh, shoot. I was like, no, like, that's like, basically Hebrew. You shouldn't be writing no tattoos. Brothers can't get no tattoos in Hebrew. Alright? That's going to go wrong. But this guy had a tattoo that said, Fa, which all together is Amah, which means truth. Okay? He said it meant, right? That's how they pronounce it. It meant. So, you know, then it kind of sparked a little conversation. And then I said something about, I kind of quoted something like Isaiah 19 or something like that, 18. We talk about basically the places, basically all the 5 cities of Israel shall, brother, pull it up, Isaiah 19, 18. He gonna be speaking to Hebrew, right? You're not gonna be, some brothers might be better at it. But we're gonna be speaking, alright? Hey, ain't everybody said, that's before the reason, right? Yeah, that's our language. It's not our language. Or is Hebrew, alright?
Isaiah 19 and 18. In that day shall 5 cities in the land of Egypt speak the language of Canaan.
Right, which this is, of course, Egypt. This America is Egypt. Alright, Egypt. Alright? This is a place where we are in double straits. We're in captivity. Okay? The Israelites are here. We will be speaking in Hebrew again. Alright? The Lord will return to us. Okay? The language of Canaan is Hebrew. Okay? Look at the Phoenician Hebrew. You'll see the lost one. You'll see the characters. Alright? The ancient Paleo Hebrew alphabet. Okay? Which through the Spirit, our elders got that given onto them. Alright? They're elders. Okay? And you go into it. Alright? Go into like High Priest Ariyah. Right? You know? And you go on down and stuff, and then you have it where our elders will teach us the Hebrew. Okay? And we fully embrace it. You know? We ain't like other people. They say we don't got the Hebrew. So we speak it. Okay? And we confident with it too. You know? I'm not playing around. Like, somebody come up, like, I remember somebody actually challenged us and said that, oh, yeah, I don't know no Hebrew. And I said, what? And I think we actually pulled up the words. I said before, like, about some I thought the light. I can get the light. And I read it all out for it, broke it down in real time. I never read the verse. But the Lord, that's the Lord doing it. It's not me. I never read the verse before. So the Lord actually guided us step by step, word by word, right? Like here, we're doing it right now. All right, the word vision. Sometimes I say Shabbat as a word for vision. All right, so even to the Lord's language, our language.
Right.
All right, remember Yahweh Shai, what? He spoke in Hebrew.
Yep.
All right, don't we want to be like Yahweh Shai? So we go into the Hebrew.
Yep. Yeah. So we got that word for vanity, and then make sure you go to the root.
I'm in the root now. It says,
Yeah, calm. But could we get the word that's actually there before we get the root, please?
yeah, all right. Same thing, same word. A ball.
Right. But read what's actually there.
Okay, it says vapor, breath, vapor, vanity. Same word, a ball. It says to act emptily, become vain, be vain. Jump down to B2. It said to fill with vain hopes.
So to act empty. Right? Basically like without purpose, you know?
Right.
Like nothing.
And when you go into the Strong's definition at the very bottom, it says to be vain in act, word, or expectation, specifically to lead astray.
Hey, yeah. Go off into a whole other way.
Yeah.
We're not trying to go into no other way. We have a certain way in which we gotta be going at.
Right. To act emptily. What's empty? If you, the scriptures say to be carnally minded is death. So what does that mean? You empty in the spirit if you give yourself over to riches and to the ways of this life. Could we get please 1 John 2:15? 1 John 2:15. Love not the world, these are the things that are in the world.
Yeah. Because when you see a lot of these different
We're supposed to just
stars,
use this place. The scripture said the fashion of this world passes away. There ain't nothing here for us. We use this, okay, money system as it's necessary and as it's needed. We're not all caught up with nothing in this world, man. Fuck this world. That's why it's vain. You give over to the flesh, you're not doing anything for your spirit. And what is the Lord ultimately looking at? How much money your brother got? How big's your car? How big's your house? All right? The Lord ain't looking at none of that shit. The Lord said he weighed the intents of the heart. All right? Now where does the heart? All right? The mind. The spirit dwells where? In the mind. Okay? So you got to feed the spirit in order for it to be a substance. Now it said emptily. Why? Because all these different expectations that people got are going to fail them. People think that they got it good right now because they got themselves a home. Maybe they got themselves a wife, some kids, the white picket fence, all that shit. But the Lord's about to basically shake this whole place up and destroy everything that these people think that they have. It's all a false sense of security. So yeah, it's vain. To be in that mindset is vain. To think that you could sell out to your enemy and somehow continue on, okay, in a secure position is vain. That's stupid. All right? And the hell with these fucking celebrities anything.
1 John.
You had that influencer, he just did a whole series about the different rooms that they were being brought in and basically being recruited to become lower level witches and warlocks. That's all they were doing. Okay, in exchange for a platform, further reach, okay, endorsements, but it came at a cost. You had to do all types of freak, weirdo, perverse behaviors. Then you had to denounce your faith, right, and pay homage to who? Satan. So anybody still pursuing that, you're a damn fool. And basically, you get what's coming to you. That's it. Yep.
1 John 2, you said 2 and 15.
Yes, please.
1 John 2 and 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world.
Read it again.
1 John 2:15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
And that's straight to the point. All right? That's straight to the point. Let's go on to the next scripture. Let's go.
This is Sirach chapter 5 verse 1. It says, set not your heart upon thy goods, and say not, I have enough for my life.
Yeah, so you ain't supposed to be sitting there setting yourself on your good and stuff like yeah, man, I got the Maybach rims. I see people that like a car and shit. They acting like you're doing something like that.
He got exposed, man.
Yeah, he's weird. Like, yeah, he's weird. Like, I don't even like I said, we actually from the city. So, you know, like I actually grew up seeing the dumbass do this shit. And like I know he's vain. That dude is vain. Like it's like a guy like that, he never had shit. And then you give him everything because he wanted something. He wanted everything. Right? Now you give him everything and shit. It's like this is everything. But the scriptures tell you not to set yourself on your goods and stuff. That can get stripped from you like that.
The scriptures also tell you not to desire labor, not to be rich.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, not to desire this man's dainty.
Yeah, remember he was just nothing but a mixtape boy. You know what I mean? Remember, yeah, he was just a mixtape boy, flamers and all that. He was dirty and shit. Like I remember them days. I remember when, like I say, like you got right now, it's all popular. Everybody got platforms now. I remember there was no platform. It was somebody. Hopefully you got DVD. Somebody put it the fuck up, and it maybe a couple niggas will talk about it, right?
Right. If you could get in with the local radio,
Right?
maybe.
Yeah, you get on Batcave Studios or something like that, Cosmic Cab and that bullshit, you know what I mean? But that ain't shit. Like, look at Willie Mel. He ain't getting nowhere. It don't even matter. If Willie Mel's going on control, like how he got, you still nobody. Meek is still nobody too. And nowhere, people would think, nah, I don't know who's Meek Mill.
Right.
If I actually, there's certain Edomites, they don't know who Meek Mill is. You know? And you can lose that money in a second. You know?
Nobody ain't gonna be talking about no damn Meek Mill in the kingdom.
Yeah,
Nobody gonna be talking about
in my bag.
anybody gonna be talking about these people, man.
Yep.
They're already irrelevant.
Probably saying, what's a big bill?
They're irrelevant. They're over there pushing the agendas of Esau.
Yeah.
The only relevancy they have is to let them know that they're going to be destroyed. And for a lot of them, they already got the chip, so you can't repent. And you bound by them covenants that you made with death.
One of his worst fears is to become poor again. So
That's why these fucking people are so like. That's why these celebrities are so bugged the fuck out. If you thought that there was a way that they could come back into the good graces of the Most High, they wouldn't. They're bugged out. They can't stop these fucking demons. Demons are messing with them. They fucking all strung out on drugs, alcohol. Look at fucking Wendy Williams, crazy ass.
It's disgusting. She like she melted.
Yeah, all them dead. Yeah, she looked like a demon. Those bug eyes. She looks crazy.
God.
She looks like she got that that what they call that demon syndrome. Or,
Yeah, aggressive fish face.
no. There's
RVL.
no. So they're saying it's a rare condition of people who see apparitions. Their face starts to change and take a different shape. Yeah.
No, she
Her brother can bring it up. But yeah, man, listen, it's about to be real bad out here if you don't have the faith, the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yahalba Shem Yahushai. Who are you gonna call in a time of trouble? Your fucking accountant? You know, I mean, for the people who are in the celebrity world, who are you gonna call them, man? What are you gonna do? That's the question. What are you gonna do? That hour of temptation is gonna come upon the whole world to try the world. And the minute these FRN, look, these motherfuckers are taking the different currencies that they have and investing them in actual things of value, okay? Because they know that this, I'm talking about the insiders and the different elites, because they know that this system is bound for a crash. So any of y'all celebrities, a lot of y'all celebrities, you don't have that money. That's not your money.
Yeah.
That you've been given loans. You actually are loaned that money.
Yeah, exactly.
This is why these different executives and stuff, they actually put out life insurance policies on their ass.
Yeah.
Because if things don't work out, they have you off and they get their money back. You owe the money. When they put up the money, when they want to invest in you, First of all, any money that you start to get, it goes to them first. Don't go to you. We motherfuckers are actually broke. All right, listen, we're gonna give you $1 million contract. They're not giving you a fucking $1 million. They're just giving you money so you can make the record, so you can make them money. Meanwhile, they're saying, and while you rapping, make sure you include gang violence, adultery, popping another man's wife, and how you gonna kill a nigga in the street. But all of that on the records. And you know, and our people do.
Matthew 6. Hold on. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I got the this.
Yo, show that on the camera.
Yeah, she looked like a demon. She looked like a. You can tell those demons had a with her. You know? Fight all types of psychological issues, strung out with drugs. Yep. Hey, brother. Your brother's got it.
You put it on camera?
You put it,
I'm gonna call Young first. This is her Young, right here.
Okay.
Good?
Take it back just a little bit. God.
That's how she looked before.
No, that's okay. I just noticed it a lot of times.
Oh yeah, look at Serena Williams.
Oh man. God.
She like multi-failure
Y'all was
or
just
something like that.
Yeah, exactly. That's me too, fam. Like, for real, I never.
That's crazy.
What the brothers mentioned about basically people that have a recognition when they see demons, it's theomorphic short. It says it's a disorder that makes some people think they're seeing demon-like faces everywhere, which they most likely are. You know, they probably see through these people, man. And like these celebrities, they nothing but degenerates. You know, they got passed through the industry. It's a long way.
like her shit all atrophied up and shit. I got this girl, she was in a wheelchair, all atrophied. Like she wasn't like her body like frail. But she finished anyway, man. Like nobody care about her. Like, you know? Like, you know, like remember like back when we was in the world, we used to listen to that stupid shit. I just go call it. They just keep talking.
Yeah, finally said it. That great big.
Exactly. You said like, you know, a dude actually listen to Charlamagne like he an actual credible source or something. Yeah, he might know a little bit something that about some wickedness and shit, but I'm not taking that dude as as if he a prophet. That dude will bug out too. Charlamagne the guy. Fuck him, man.
Oh, he a homosexual.
God.
Exactly.
Him, the other dude, DJ Envy.
Yeah, that dude is weird.
They had to send that.
He admitted that his wife was committing adultery and all that shit on him. He took that bitch back. Saying, oh, we had marital issues. You can see, man, all his face.
Yeah.
Soft, fucking as hell. Yeah, they wicked as hell, man. Those are some demons right there.
Rick Ross, that's another wicked dude.
Yeah.
All them dudes, Jim Jones, Rick Ross, all of them, they all wicked, man. Because niggas used to actually look up to these dudes. Like, you want to be a nigga with a beard, but he just a dirty nigga. Like, fuck him, man, you know? Like, I don't want to be that. You know, look, right now, it's like when we grow up, we want to be like Howard Shot. That's how we are, right? And we look at our different forefathers. You see the example. But yeah, go ahead, Armand.
Yeah. This is real quick. Isaiah 28, verse 14. It says at the top, Judah is warned.
Damn, you said warned?
Yeah, this
Like,
is basically they
a mall?
use the description of what's Esau's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And it, most likely, it's always accurate. So Esau put that in.
Yo, I want to see that word too. Oh, sorry, go
It
ahead.
says, Judah is warned. Isaiah 28 and 14.
Yeah.
It says, wherefore hear the word of the Lord, ye scornful men, that rule his people, which is in Jerusalem.
Yes.
This is scornful men, so about 52 thirds. That's in these so-called leadership positions.
Yeah.
It says, because he have said, we have made a covenant with death. It's like so-called white man, Esau. Okay, because it says, well, it says right here, and with hell are we at agreement. And Esau, okay, death is hell. Yeah. It says, when the overflowing flood shall pass through, this is the New World Order, it shall not come unto us, because they think they're going to be in the same place. They got the riches, they hard to set up on the goods, they got this and that. They probably can be able to live off the grid some way.
Yeah, they building the bunkers.
Exactly.
Yeah, they think that's because they're in these certain societies too. These little secret societies, they think, oh yeah, it's I know such and such here. That I'm not ready. Yeah, you know, like dude, Vibes Cartel, them dudes are fucking witch. Vibes Cartel's a witch in jail right now. You know, these dudes, you know, showing. I'm sitting there because you know some people they still ignorant. They don't know that all these musicians and stuff, and celebrities, they sell out. This nigga in Jamaica, he talking about, he claiming, he's talking about Freemasonry. It's like, whoa, how the hell is this got all the way into this? And that just goes to show you how the industry is. You can't just get to where you at out of nowhere like that without some sellout. You get to a certain level, like they like to say, you get to a certain level, then there's another door you gotta get to that next level. You know? You don't want to go to the other level. Meaning, like you say, like us, we stand in our own lane, which is in the truth and righteousness. Right? We know where we can go and where we can't go. You know? You look at the dude, look how these other people is like, because remember, the scriptures also say Judah warning is the gates of, talking about, like you say, the leadership, right? Languishes, right? You look at like some of the different like leaders of these groups, and they grew. He full of himself. The Lord is judging them all crazy, and he can't even see it. I don't want to be like that. I don't want this world. I want the kingdom. That's what I want. I want perfection. You know? But it said, Judah born. Or Judah born.
Judah is born. Yep.
That's the title. Yeah, the title.
Most High warning our people.
Yeah. And it started with Judah. That's the head tribe and such. You know? Like, there's two came out of one west. You know? Yeah. We follow suit. You know? But we follow Yahweh Shai. And if you know, of Yahweh.
It says,
Those examples of making a covenant with death is a 501c3 charter. That's totally selling out, because you are essentially leaving out very important parts of the gospel, of the doctrine. You can't teach the names. But that's a covenant with death. How you gonna call, how you gonna tell your congregation to call on Christ? Or you can say, you can call them anything you want. That's they won't kill them people, man. You won't kill those people. That's a covenant that you made with death. And that's what it's gonna gender. It's gonna gender death and destruction to you and your congregation, because you're gonna be responsible. And then who did you go to make that covenant with? The Edomites. Now when you look at God, it tells you that they had made lies their refuge. What are the lies? The philosophies, the doctrine, the witchcraft, the different contracts that they endorsed, wicked behavior, they pushed it, promoted it.
yeah, like the Quran. They don't teach that.
They don't teach that? That's a covenant with death.
We all know that's a so-called white man that's going to push that in society.
That's right.
That's the reason why they're not teaching that.
Right.
Because they made that covenant.
They made that covenant with death. Right.
And they agree with it.
That's right. That's right.
And they think by doing that, they're preserved from when, like you said, the old slurs. Yeah, like they think that because they align themselves with the enemy, that the enemy has been, giving them money. They just prep you to destroy you. And then you still got to deal with the Most High. You worried about that, you got to worry about the Most High.
Quick precept. It says, Isaiah 5, verse 20. It says, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil.
You can break it down.
That put darkness for light and light for darkness. That put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. He told the people that Lashman Kadash is demonics. That's putting darkness for light. That's putting
light. That's putting light for darkness. Because the light is something that's representative for good. But you're making it as if it's an evil thing.
Darkness for light.
Yeah.
See?
Right.
The Lord says he's going to turn to his people in pure language. You tell them that's demonic. That's what you're going on. That's wicked. What else is supposed to call? What else is supposed to call? The name of the Lord is dreadful to the heathens.
Popping beer.
Go to, and they go to the seafood place and eat some crabs or something. And then they be like, that's what actually the culture is. Crabs. That's the fucking culture. It's eating crabs, and that's seen as crabs and butter is the best thing. Crabs and butter. Fuck all that. That's cheese and shit. This whole block is or you know what I mean? Like going to the galley, you know what I mean? Like some regular shit. Like that's regular shit. We on some other stuff. We meditate about some galaxy conquering. I don't know, like we been thinking about making our own species and stuff like that. Regular old niggas, these niggas ain't about nothing. It's about, you see about what? Barrel hogs, crack chips. Regular shit, man. That's regular shit.
Yeah.
That's Gmo syrup. That's all they drink.
Yeah, high fructose corn syrup.
We was there. I was with the barrel hub. We was with the little Jordan safe about it. We knew that was nigga. Look, I see this nigga came out of the he went to the I'm just like, and then we don't know what to buy. I looked at this nigga and I'm like, no, that's old school shit. That's niggas grew up off of the old milk cream pie.
Honey
What's
buns.
it? Honey bun. What's the other one?
Raisin.
Deeper cakes. What else?
Raisin.
Raisin cream cheese.
Yeah. What's the other? You got all of them. You see the names of different
What's that steak? Tasty cakes?
Yeah.
Yeah, tasty crippets. You know, you can take that.
Now, without even making an effort, they tell you what else. There's 83 ingredients in each one of those donuts.
Yes.
You wonder what they have in them, right?
Still eating cereal.
Cheese tricks over there.
I had cereal forever, man.
Right.
Yeah, like that's
Fucking
regular
Fruity
stuff.
Pebbles.
Yeah, Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles. Oh yeah. Like I said, I discovered how to put sugar in there to make the water a little sweet. You know, so you can frosted flavor.
Yo, you got niggas right now literally just living off of cereal and milk.
Yeah.
Ramen noodles.
Ramen noodles.
And not that they can't do better, they just they
Yeah.
they get hungry, they go to the fridge, they get themselves a fucking box of cereal.
Yeah, even when niggas get money in the
Tweezy
world,
treat.
they still eat the same shit.
Yeah, Tweezy treat.
Bro, I seen this black woman and she trying to use her fucking EBT card and most of her groceries was fucking soda pop. It was like 12 packs of fucking all types of different soda.
Racks.
Taking fucking 20 minutes to make sure I gotta use this card to buy all that garbage and fucking Walmart.
That's why this place coming to an end, man. The mediocrity, man.
Yeah, the mediocrity. Right,
It's a
so
main
hard.
reality that these people live. They are racist.
Yeah, and them stars, them celebrities eat the same shit.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, they eat this shit. I'm like, no, wait, if I was at the top, I wouldn't even be at these places. I'm trying to find the best organic. Look, we'll have branches. But anyway, go ahead, son.
Yeah, Nick, when is the last time you seen a nigga with a form?
Yeah,
I'm talking about these top
niggas.
niggas.
Top niggas.
Any type of resources, man. You don't see that at all, man.
They just think
Like, you ever been in the hood? Like, you ever been in the hood and see the nigga eat a salad?
nigga eat salad.
Great,
I've
man.
never seen it.
And if they did, they gotta have bacon bits.
Regular lettuce and breadcrumbs.
Endless breadcrumbs. Endless.
Like croutons.
Endless. Yeah, crouton, them. Yeah.
And it's the garbage, not like organic.
Yeah.
We got a couple of ingredients.
Yeah.
No, it's the fucking like the brothers say, got 80 ingredients. Freaking enriched, bleached flour. You know why it's enriched, right? Because the process that flour went through stripped it of any of the nutrients, and they gotta try to put some of that shit back. That's why it's enriched. Because it's done, all the minerals got destroyed out. But you're eating.
Fortified.
Precept. It says Colossians 3 verse 2. It says set your affections on things above, not things on earth. You're worrying about
There you go.
the kingdom of heaven is going to be paid see through the gold, the precious stones. You're not worrying about fucking building here. This place is through.
Lords, we'll have our own chariots.
You're worrying about the new bodies we're going to
Right. The different technology that the Lord is going to reveal to us. There's going to be a whole new way of life. We won't be having no motherfucking power lines stringing across the different neighborhoods like this. You just look at this. It's the money. If you have any sense, you'd be looking at it like, first of all, anything can fucking happen. This lines could snap and you're alive.
Shocking, dude.
You know?
Shocking.
crack streets, potholes.
Yeah, it's one big fucking death trap.
Walk out your door every day, you see the condos. Like after a while, they drain. No trees, barely any trees.
Brothers say the earth is in need of new management, new peace, awaiting the arrival of our Lord Yahushua to come and redeem us from this place and take our enemies out of power, and so the earth can be rejuvenated again. It needs to be rejuvenated, man. Nothing can really thrive or live in this current state. That's why the scriptures tell you, when the wicked are in authority, the people mourn. Everybody's in a state of mourning. Everybody is in a state of mourning. Even the motherfuckers that go to Starbucks, get their little lattes, and go to the Dunkin' Donuts and all that other bullshit. Look it, I'm gonna say this. Mental health is at an all-time low. Mental health is at an all-time low. Why? People are as diverse as ever, and yet mental health continues to decline. Everybody's pushing for inclusion, and mental health is still at a decline. People are committing suicide, they're taking all types of drugs, they're taking all types of medications. They gotta get involved in all types of therapy. Motherfuckers are so depressed that they can't even take care of themselves. They can't go to work because they're too depressed. They can't pay their bills because they ain't going to work to pay the bills. That's why everything's worn the fuck out, man. Everything's worn out. Everything's really worn out. It's to the point where every you have to have mental awareness month, mental health awareness month. Does that sound like a thriving, lively society?
It should sound corny too.
Right.
Like it's not like a lot of these different
You're not gonna kill yourself, are you? Like, come on, man. That's a society we live in now.
Yeah, like
you could check on motherfuckers just to make sure that they ain't thinking about offing themselves.
Yeah. You can talk to me. You know how they say, you got a hotline.
Right.
And then the shit like they still can't say the dude from doing what he's gonna do. Like I was just watching this military movie. The dude was just like, dude, can you just get this over with? And I can go home. Yeah, like you saw you can't help the trauma that you got in this damn world. This place is cool.
Yeah.
They say the earth is language.
Languisheth, yeah.
Yeah, man. This freaking.
I was about to call that Isaiah 24:4, right?
Yep, that's it. Yeah, we should. But we're gonna wrap up a little early, brothers. So let's get some precepts out, please.
Isaiah 24:4. He says the earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth, which is
Yeah, more.
and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. Haughty goes into being above high. We are that.
Say again?
Wait, sir?
We are the highest.
No, read that again.
Not in this one, but we are the highest.
Read that scripture again, please.
Isaiah 24:4. It says, the earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish.
Continue to read.
Verse 5, it says, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinances, broken the everlasting covenant.
Break it down.
Now, verse 6, therefore hath the curse devoured the earth.
Right, with us really, this now going into the blessings. Alright, the Lord will bring the blessings, the blessings, also described as plagues. We hit this way. Alright? I did, look at 24 chapter, right? They go into a lot of destruction, okay? That's coming to this place. And even pre-destruction, like I said, the people, they language, they drew. Like they threw, like you just look at the people, like it's like that fat girl, that fat bitch that walked by, she like a fucking pig. She's sitting there smoking, like, fuck that, man, like, you know what I mean? Like these people, I'm sick of, look, the Lord gonna get rid of all these people, man. All these people that smoking, that what we do, they not doing nothing.
Right. And number 4 is in verse 4 is not just talking about Israel.
Yeah, it's all about also Edom.
Right.
And other people, because they haughty too. Remember, and the people, they lifted up in this society right now.
Right.
You know? Like you said, we go to Isaiah 13. We talk about how people...
Basically, anybody at the top, you basically languishing away.
Yep.
Okay? Like we're going into early. And you could be at the top, and guess what? Things are still going to happen to you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? A lot of people, when they get into fame, okay, or in a heightened status, they warn you about the fame. They warn you about it. All right? Why? Because they know the things that they had to do to become in that position. And then for all that money, it can't save you. It can't save you. You still got these people suffering heart disease, heart attacks, cancer, and guess what? You would think that they'd be able to save themselves from those things, but they can't. Why? Because the earth is under the curse of the Negroes. All right?
Even that money is languishing.
That money is
By
languishing,
the day is the currency being devalued.
right? Inflation. Through inflation.
Yeah, appreciate it. This is Jeremiah chapter 20, chapter 51, verse 24. And I will render unto Babylon, unto all the inhabitants of Chaldea, all their evil that they have done in Zion in your sight. And you say, oh, you got a punishment for all the wicked deeds. Transgression. Verse 25. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith Yahweh, which destroyeth all the earth.
Right. What mountain? What government is destroying all the earth? Esau with his government here, right? Under this new what do you call it? New beast system, or the beast system, the revival of the Roman Empire. It says with the philosophy. The Lord will destroy the dumbass democratic system that they got. That's what I would call it. Dumbass liberal democratic, whatever they want to be, conservative. They want to be. This is purple now. This is a purple state. Fuck. This is through. That's what this is. A through state in a through country.
Right.
This is a through world. We getting out of here.
Right. That's right.
Yeah.
Not one, two.
Yeah. And that girl, Sarah Parker, through too.
Cause.
Mayor Rex, you ain't doing nothing. Gonna do
Oh, you seen the new plan she got going on? She gonna get rid of gambling.
Oh yeah.
Little gambling
Niggas ain't gonna get off the machine.
Yeah.
They just gonna say right back.
Yep.
Right. They ain't getting off the machine.
Well, they're gonna make even more money if they like make it a black market type of thing.
They ain't getting off the machine. That machine being laundry mat. I'm like, what the fucking laundry mat? Niggas just sitting there, just playing. I'm like, where's this money coming from? But that's this place.
Yeah.
You know, it's nothing but merchandise. You know?
Yep. It says, "Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain." Said Yahweh. You got Trump. God bless America.
Yeah.
Make America $60. Make America pray. It's crazy.
These bitches strong. Look, and these chicks that's running, look, they running trying to be fit. Remember, we got dibs on them. So, like I said, like remember I had a preacher. I was talking to her brother. He was sitting there talking about getting his girl shape. Dude, we gonna have other girls that's gonna be in shape to get with us, but they gotta get in shape for a spiritual shape for us. We're not just regular men. I don't care that just because you still not running good enough for me. You know?
Yeah, mental.
Yeah, you gotta get on the level. You know, you gotta know how to be on our type of
Yeah, you gotta know who you are.
that
If you're an Israelite woman.
she don't know that. He just thinks she a freak ass.
Well, that is all she is.
Right.
I mean, that's all the value she has. And I'm not saying that just because I'm just saying it.
Yep.
That's how these women view themselves.
Sitting there doing 360s, self 360s. I'm like, a self 360? Ain't nobody looking at you doing a self 360.
You ask a woman what she's gonna bring to the table, she's gonna say, me.
Lay down.
She can't cook though, she can't clean. She's not level-headed. She's not in the mindset of problem solving. Okay? But you're supposed to just settle because she's got a little bit of meat.
Then she got a list of things she wants you to bring to her table. If you don't measure up to that list, you can't stay at her table. Which nothing ain't on there anyway.
She wants the world.
Yeah. You got women in a bunch of different.
And then when you give her the world, she wants the moon. And when you give her the moon, she wants the stars.
It's like Esau.
Listen, there was a on that podcast, I forget what it's called, and a woman said that basically she needs 3 men to take care of her. 3 men?
Satiable appetite.
She needs one to take care of her financially. She needs another one to satisfy her emotional needs, aka the simp, and then she needs a Chad or a Tyrone to satisfy her in the bedroom. And a woman came out and basically said that right now, the way it is, if you can't give women 10% of the 10% of the 100, so let's say you give her 90% and it's 10% missing,
she's inclined to go look for it somewhere else, no matter what you do.
She gonna look for it?
Yeah.
Damn, she like a
doing
man.
all that.
She like a crazy.
You'd be doing all that, and she still be inclined to go look to see where she can get those so-called needs met.
You got guys that will deal with it, that will put up with it.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then the real man she's looking for, she ain't ever gonna get because the real man is not gonna share his woman. Nope. That's fucking crazy.
They say she went to 6'6", 6 feet tall,
Right.
6 inches, 6 pack, something
Right,
like
right.
that.
Yeah, that's it.
6 figures.
Right, 6 figures.
Yeah.
Right, 6 foot. Anyway.
First, that's just why we walk past 99.9% of them.
Right.
We're not gonna be fortunate.
Right. What is it if you just pretty? What else is there, T? And remember, women invest a lot into their looks.
So again, you make it to the point where you objectify yourself. But men, hey, have things that they like when it comes to the physical. But then, if there's nothing beyond that, then you're not going to keep a man around very long.
And newsflash,
especially when he gets to know you in that attitude.
And I like the Cheesecake Factory, newsflash.
Yeah.
They don't want to go. They think that's not good enough for them. I like it.
Treat yourself.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, they're independent anyway.
But they don't want to come and fucking pay the bill. They don't want to pay their half.
You got women in other countries that are just
They want a traditional man while not keeping up the values of a traditional woman.
Exactly.
You got women in other countries that's just beautiful, if not more pretty.
Well, they're more pretty.
Don't make it.
They are more pretty. As a matter of fact, most of the women over here on this side ain't gonna make it.
Yeah. Hey, guess what?
Trying
They
to
can
down
cook.
like my other street.
You know what I'm saying? They can make clothes. They have skills to make clothes, make fabrics, different fabrics. They can really cook. You can take them to a Greek medicines.
And they worship us. They be. I just seen the I be watching basketball. The motherfuckers bitches be looking at. They be admiring. All right. I can already tell you. They just want to touch our hair just to feel it, because they never felt our hair, right? Because we Jake, right? Or like they never see, like, all right, say for this, even you never seen an Ephraimite in this country, right? Or a straight up Ephraimite from America, they'd be like so blown away. If the Dabaq go there, if we go there, they gone. A brother, I'm going to go there, his brother go there, they gonna be like, they said, look, they describe this Russian joint, described cornrow braids as dandelions. And then they would be just so blown away by the brother hair, the brother beard, you know? And these chicks flat out gorgeous. Some shit you never seen before. You like, what the fuck? How does this look like that? Some new shit. But that's what we gonna get. We don't have to deal with scissors looking chicks.
Right, and they're gonna be drafted to the elects roster, you know? Because like the brother mentioned earlier, we gonna get the first pick of all those things. We be those guys.
And that's what we strive for. You know, we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Let's try to change gears a little bit here because we're getting ready to wind it down through the spirit. Just want to make mention that, you know, already, you know, it's pretty much just ended not too long ago, right? And all these things happen. We have an eclipse. Happening this Monday, and all these different events leading up to it, man, are not to be ignored. They are of significance. The scriptures told us that we were going to see the signs, right? There were going to be indications that the Lord is God. Matter of fact, salvation really is nearer than what we believed. So don't be surprised if things drastically change coming in the next couple of weeks, even maybe leading up to it. You know, New Jersey actually ended up having 2 earthquakes. It wasn't just one. They had the initial 4.8, and it's a spirit. I told these brothers immediately after 4.8. I said, yo, I have a feeling it's probably going to be another one. I said, that might be just me wanting to have one because I'm so sick of this damn place. And, you know, lo and behold, It actually happened. It got hit with the aftershock of 4.4. So that's crazy, right? And Spirit was on me to actually tell these brothers that. And then even the day before, brothers were in a particular spirit, and then the day of, brothers were saying, I pray that the Lord protect all of y'all brothers, make sure y'all anoint yourselves, and I'm in the midst of doing all that. And even my baby, he's kind of acting up. I said to my woman, I said, he'll probably act like this because he's probably trying to tell us something. Yeah. And I got that alert on my phone. So things are happening, man. That bridge collapse.
The truck with 95 north.
Yeah, oh yeah. And then on our way, when we were coming to camp, there was a bad accident. Two cars. That's going on too. More accidents. That's just judgment.
Man, all that shit is planned. I drive trucks. In order for me to take a heavy vehicle to the highway, you have to have like a survey.
Yeah. Yo, brothers, I'm just gonna go ahead and say I don't recall ever a time was gusting like this.
Oh, this wind? Yeah, that's in the spirit too.
In April, man. Yeah. Like, I know it a couple of times and we just kind of gust like really strong, but this is persistent, bro. And I apologize for those trying to listen to us. There ain't really much we can do. Hopefully you were able to get some of the lesson. Yeah. But the angels are watching. The Most High seen that we're doing the work. But then we had the microphone set up, but the wind is so strong. I think we in Chicago. Which, brothers probably like, brother, you ain't in Chicago. It's like, for Philly, I don't recall it being like this. In recent years, man. This wind is strong as hell, blowing everything all over the damn place.
Usually after earthquakes,
bro, this is something else, bro. This is just another stress, man. Go ahead.
This is Sirach chapter 36 and 6. Show new signs and make other strange wonders.
Oh, and then the cicadas that are coming, right? I'll come out of the ground. Which your brother submitted in the chat that I think the cicada has something to do with basically resurrection.
Brother from New York did a video on that.
Yeah, man. So there's a lot of things. Basically, there's a lot of things going on. Yeah. Come.
It says cicada. What does a cicada symbolize?
Yep.
It says since ancient times, the cicada has been a symbol of resurrection. Wow.
Symbol of resurrection.
Just making the point, Do we have any?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
This is Sirach or Ecclesiasticus chapter 36 verse 6. Show new signs and make other strange wonders. Glorify thy hand and thy right arm. They may set forth thy wondrous works. Raise up indignation and pour out wrath. Take away the adversary and destroy the enemy.
Yeah.
Take away the enemy.
That's a plea right there. That's a rock right there.
Yeah, this is a prophet.
Yeah.
Yep. Calling for the Most High to bring wrath upon the earth. And it says, make the time short. Remember the covenant and let them declare thy wonderful works.
Yeah, make the time short, man. I mean, it's like just a few weeks ago, the new year came in, and
now we're in April already. That's something else, man. That's right. And he is, because you can see how much biblical prophecy is being fulfilled.
See all the signs. He was made at
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
shooting, taking off school.
Yeah. That's right. Well, they warned that there might be all types of disruptions.
Then you got CERN.
Yep.
It says, let
They're trying to. Oh well, then you have APEP too, which is like a subdivision of NASA, and they're gonna shoot these rockets to supposedly measure the moon, and that APEP actually goes back to an Egyptian serpent god, so-called, that is representative of darkness and chaos. It's supposed to be the opposer of Ra, the sun god. As as the elder brother Yashwamba was going into, that's just more witchcraft, conjuring of demons. But they about to best. I mean, that's Esau's nature anyway. He cometh not to steal, to kill, and destroy. So this eclipse is going to be a pivotal moment, man, when Esau put up a lot of evil, wicked things. Right, so expect major things to happen. And mass sacrifice. All right? Expect a lot of things to happen, man. Yeah, like I said, APEC, when you go into it, it's a Egyptian serpent god that symbolizes darkness and chaos. Oh, and Salakia, brother, just as it hit me in the spirit, not only do you have the eclipse happening, but you have the serpent, devil's comet, water. Yeah, devil's comet, right.
Hey, real quick, when we was talking about the bugs, it's an article that says it's going to be so many of them.
That's right.
The sound is going to be like jet engines.
Wow.
So that's people going to lose their minds.
Yep.
Yeah, and those same magicians and sorcerers that they summoning up right now, they summon those same ones up in Egypt. What Moses do? He overcame. So it don't matter who summoned. The Lord is coming with a bigger sword that's going to knock all that emotions.
Well, that's all just to fulfill prophecy, anyways. He's the Edomites are the Lord's sword. Right, but that witchcraft that you got on the left-hand side is going to fail you anyway, since you were buried in the multitude of thy counsels. So it's all coming to a head. You're about to be brought to your end, Esau. That's why it says the devil's going to come down upon you having great wrath, knowing that he has but a short time. Yeah, you don't got much time, so yeah, man, things are going to happen, bro. And we hope and pray, okay, for the sake of ourselves, that we be a part of the hopeful elect, wherever the elect may be, that we're protected from these things, man. So keep praying. Keep praying. Okay? Stay prayed up. This brother say, anoint yourselves more often. Say the anointed prayer. Okay? Lots of prayers to be said, man. Keep enduring, keep fighting. We know that demonic activity is at an all-time high. Spiritual activity is at an all-time high. Brothers are going through different ailments, sicknesses. Demons are attacking them on different levels. Fucking with them while they sleep, messing with their dreams. All right. Hey, brothers gotta bless their houses too. Yeah. But what's like? You said you had some. Was that it on that?
Yeah.
As loud as jet engines, man.
Yeah.
But no case. Okay, come to the surface.
It says, let him that escapeth be consumed by the rays of the fire.
So you're not going to be able to escape this judgment, especially if you just do it. Okay? It says, and let them perish that oppress the people. That's the Edomites. And it says, smite and sunder the hands of the rulers of the heathen that say there is none other but we. You proud nations out there. It says, gather all the tribes of Jacob together and inherit down them as from the beginning. O Lord, Yahweh, have mercy upon the people that is called by thy name, and upon Israel, whom thou hast named thy firstborn. So it's all about Israel.
That's right. That's right. That's whom the Most High is going to hedge in these times. Beginning with the prophets and ministers. Right? Remember, they're going to act as a hedge to certain of these women out here. Certain of the other hope members of the elect. Right? It says that a man shall be more precious than that fine gold. And that is a gold of Ophir. It says that a man is going to be a hiding place for with. Okay? So we hope when we go be in the good graces of Yahweh Shai, we're going to be those men. All right? We're going to protect it, and anybody, the company that might be with us is going to be under that protection too. You got to pray for that. All right? You got to pray for that, man. And another thing is also be prepared for the worst, because you don't know what part you might play in prophecy. Meaning, certain particular brothers, when you go into it, are going to be martyrs for Yahweh Shai. So you can settle it in your mind. Don't be overtaken by the thought that you might have to be put to death, because remember the scriptures say, "Don't fear him that can kill the body." The Lord just might have it that that's how you finish your course, which that's the best position to be in. In your final moments, you stood stiffly for the name of the Most High. You kept your integrity. There's a crown coming to you. You're going to be the first among those in the chariots. So there's a great reward for those brothers, man. A great reward. And a great reward for the rest of those that are alive and remain. So just settle it in your mind, brothers. That's all. But remember, the expectation that we have is of hope, and of miracles, and of joy, for the things that the Lord is about ready to do for us. The Lord's about to do amazing and incredible things, brothers. Okay? Power about ready to be given to certain brothers. The angels are going to intervene, right? Michael, the great prince, that standeth for the children of thy people. Right? So we got angels protecting us, man.
It says, Isaiah 57, verse 1. It said, the righteous shall perish, no man left the heart. And merciful men are taken away, not considering that the righteous is taken away from the evil to come.
Yeah, man. And that's really mercy. Okay? Because a lot of things, remember, it's going to be a time that was never been or shall be ever since there was a nation. It's going to be terrible out here, man. It's going to be absolutely terrible. They said that earthquake in New Jersey unearthed unknown fault lines. And they don't know the severity of it. Which there's fault lines really everywhere, but particularly on the East Coast and West Coast. Why? Because all of these things are being kindled prior to Yahweh coming to finish the job. But imagine the earth and the turmoil that's going to be on this earth before Yahweh comes. The famine, the different pestilences and plagues, okay, pandemics, epidemics, sicknesses, disease, bodies dropping, more sudden unalive syndrome, people bugging out, all right, killing one another, love the day waxing cold, and economic collapse. The sea here, it's gonna get wild out here. It's already wild, but it's gonna get beyond. It's gonna be
like you never see.
Yeah, like you never see. But what I was trying to say is, anything that you thought you could compare it to is gonna pale in comparison to the reality. It's gonna be like shocking, man.
like unspeakable.
One more verse.
Right.
It says,
unfathomable. Hey, holding the wind, that's up my shit. Go ahead,
verse 2. It says, he shall enter into peace. They shall rest in their beds.
I know, right?
Each one walking in his uprightness.
Like it. Go ahead, go
Verse
ahead.
2, it says, he shall enter into peace. They shall rest in their beds. Each one walking in his uprightness. Yeah, because like the Aqua was saying, there's going to be so much turmoil going on when the righteous perish. That's like an active person. They will enter into peace. If when Yahweh shall return, they will be the first one to prison. So it's not particularly, it's not a bad thing to pass away on this side.
No.
Pass away, basically.
Right, well, the ancient prophets went through deaths, right? Trials, and all types of tribulations, so we're in the same stead. So it's a fact of the reality in which we are involved, okay? So that's all. But yes, some of us are going to experience those things, but the Lord is going to give us a crown, because remember, your works follow you. And you're going to act, that's going to be a witness. Imagine the fame, okay, and the praise you're going to get, you come back. You're going to be renowned, man. You know, you're going to live that man stood stiffly for the name of the Lord, even with face with death. You're going to be honored. The women, oh man, they'll be falling all over you, man. Yeah. You know, Yahweh Shai going to set that crown on your head. So we know death is really a light thing. You know? Death is a light thing. And first of all, you got to think about it this way. You hadn't died once before to get here anyway. It ain't like we ain't go through it. You don't remember, but we had to go through it. You know? So when you set all these things in your mind, you have the right mindset. You adjust your mind to count the cost. You count the cost. You count the cost. That's right. That's right.
Psalms 116, verse 15. Precious in the sight of Yahweh is the death of his saints.
There you go. Yeah. So that, hey, when you die an honorable death, that's not going to go unnoticed before Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. And that will have been you finishing your course, like Thanos said. And that's destiny fulfilled. So, okay. By all means.
Isaiah 24:20. It says the earth shall roll to and fro like a drunken.
Yeah, through what? Through those missiles. Okay? It's gonna shake the earth. Right. That shift things around, move around, right. Yeah. Well, as a matter of fact, the missiles are likened onto the earth. There's that great earthquake. The 7th part of the city fell. I'm sorry, the 10th part of the city fell. And in it was slain 7,000 men, meaning a complete amount of individuals perished in that great destruction. That's right. So we just waiting for these last final few prophecies actually, but hey man, it's a hell of a build-up right now. Something amazing gotta be going down. And you can really feel it though. You can really feel it, man. Yeah, you can feel it, man.
Yeah, the people that the Edomites that felt that earthquake, yo, shaking up.
Right.
He was nervous.
There's an earthquake. They knew what it was.
Yep.
Yeah, they actually take it serious. Unlike Jake, they keep taking pictures of the fries falling on the ground. What they say, like the children of the world wiser than the children of light.
Right.
Yeah. So they know what it is, man.
Right.
They see it as
Well, because they're paying attention. Jake don't pay attention to that. Right? They don't, I mean, surface level maybe, you know, for the hype, you know? Then after that, they just go right back to being niggas. Yeah.
He saw rest as being disturbed. He's been at rest. He's been in power. Now his rest is disturbed. Right. Guess what?
Yeah, I don't know if y'all seen that Edomite. He had the Phillies hat. He was walking up. That dude looked
Nah, you should show me, yo.
I sat there, man. I looked at him. I was like, what time it is, man? Finished. Your time is up, man. It's over, man. They waxing weaker.
That's right, man. Yo, y'all seen the video with the young Jake?
Oh, beating the ball up.
Kept fucking knocking
Oh,
down
yeah,
our
set
keys.
the ball up.
Yo, this the sound of them dropping was so satisfying. You heard it fucking
The woman said, "You just mollywopping." Something like, I forget what she said, man.
It's like it's 7 against 1.
Yeah. It's like this shit is
Yo, that one fool got shot like 3 separate times. It's like, nigga, just stay down. It's like a fucking, like a sack of damn potatoes, man. It sounded like.
He was on some karate.
Yo, but hearing that flesh hit the fucking pavement, that shit was satisfying, man. I'm like, oh yeah. Hit him.
You ain't gonna say what's up to me?
Yeah, right.
Yo, that was crazy.
Just says one shall chase it down.
Right.
Yeah, yep.
That's true. Yeah, and brothers are about ready to. Oh, and it says that they're gonna be on them as like dew on the grass. That's in Micah.
Mike.
Yeah, so Esau gonna get, even though the the military and all that gonna fuck, take a lot of you Israelites out. When it comes to you regular ass crackers, man, Jake is gonna fuck y'all up, man. It's Jake been suppressing a lot of their anger. All right, they gonna get busy.
It says, "It shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgressions thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again."
That's right, man. Hey, all wickedness is gonna be put out. All right, and America ain't gonna exist no more as a kingdom. It'll never rise again, which proves that there ain't gonna be no last hurrah for Esau once his kingdom goes down. This is it. All right, we can read about that in Lamentations, the 4th chapter also. We don't have to get it. I'm just saying. The cup is gonna pass on to him. You're going into slavery. But this place is through, finished. All right, and hey, that's prophecy.
We enjoy watching you fall.
Yeah, but that's one of the joys. Right. See the fall of his enemy. Said, I beheld Satan falling fast as light. Oh, speaking of lightning, not only did you have the earthquake, yeah, you had the Statue of Liberty get struck. I think more than just one time. The way the pictures were, it looked like it came down and then it hit the flame. Right? That's a sign that this place is about to be struck with that pure fire from Yahweh Shai and the angels and thermonuclear missiles. Because that lightning is concentrated energy. With a fire that's going to come from the chariots is concentrated pure fire, pure energy. Never rise again. How about Shimei? No more of this, man. No more of this madness, confusion, evil, and madness, man. Finally be able to be at rest. And the earth. As a matter of fact, it says when this man goes down, it says that even the trees, right, are breaking to singing and are at rest, since no fella have come up against us. So that's what we're looking for, that great renewal at the coming of our Lord Yahweh Shai. Okay, Yahweh Shai and the holy angels coming to redeem his elect, the four corners of the earth, and to do all the wicked kingdoms that came with the Edomites. And then you're going into slavery, man. Just waiting again for these final few prophecies. Major things are happening. You know Esau's going to come down, okay, with that great wrath. And they're about to implement that MOTV. So again, stay prayed up, brothers. Keep praying fast. Get all your affairs in order. Okay? Keep your head on a swivel. Keep watching, patiently endure. The Lord's will get delivered up out of here. So with that, we'll face the east. We want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors unto our apostles in this great millstone. Shalom to all the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.